All right, let me see if you're hearing me now. You should be hearing me now. I don't know what happened to this crap thing. Welcome back, guys. To the Imaxit YouTube channel. If you're new, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. I'm getting the mic up. 1 second. Don't know what happened. Right here, but we are working on it. All right, as what we said, if you're new, please do subscribe, share, and hit the like button. And if you're a member of the channel, massive respect. Continue to do the great work by sharing the contents far and wide and supporting the content. As you could see, we're going to be talking Concacaf football overall. All right, overall, obviously, football. If we come here to do football, that's what we're going to do. All right, yes. So as you can see, the big headline, St. Kitts got one over Curacao. Curacao was one of the higher rated teams, and they were importing a good amount of players, but they got knocked off in the end because you have to do what you have to do. So congratulations to St. Kitts. We're going to look into it, look at the next set of games for them and how far they could actually go. All right, yes, because it's a lot of things tied up. Let me make sure to give everyone a shout out. We have Kevin Jones in the building, massive respect. Lord for a reason in the building, massive respect. Sean Bass in the building, massive respect. You said you're hearing me now. I know you're hearing me now, but that is because I've changed the mic. Don't know what happened to this mic. It is surprising. All right, it's working now. It's working now, but I don't know what happened at first. JD, you're gonna stream the Canada versus USA game? Yes, I should be streaming it. All right, and as you can see, Suriname also added to our list. All right, we're gonna talk about Suriname and we're gonna talk about Jamaica as well. Lee Young, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Hopefully, Suriname will do well later. If they can't do well, they can't do well. But if they should do well. In this game, guys, let me get into it. Curacao, it shouldn't have gone down that far. You know, I thought that they wasted a lot of opportunities and should have done massively better. You know, let me go by what Concacaf has to say here. So at least you don't have to hear from me first. All right. Let me maximize this for you a little bit, guys, so you can get to see what I'm seeing as well. All right. Yes. So Archibald, the era as St. Kitts and Nevis eliminate Curacao. All right. And they get into it. Said in the final match of the day in the 2023 Gold Cup prelims, St. Kitts and Nevis got two saves from goalkeeper Yulani Archibald to eliminate Curacao 3-2 in an hectic penalty shootout after a 1-1 draw in regulation. The Sugar Boys found themselves with a very early breakaway, with Jacob Hazel getting the ball behind the defense in just the third minute of play. But Curacao Leandro Bacuna was able to track back and run him down before Hazel could fire off a shot. So they're giving you what took place. So they're showing you that St. Kitts was not just lying down. They came here to fight. So they actually did things in the game. So it's not a one-off and it's just done. So that's good showing from St. Kitts. I thought that they are good size, and they remind me of Trinidad. They remind me of Trinidad, what I expected from Trinidad. That hard fighting style from Trinidad. That's what it reminds me of. Let me know if you saw the same thing. All right. But it was Curacao who struck first. Jurgen Lakadia let loose a low strike from the top of the penalty area in the 22nd minute. That just barely made it past Archibald, brushing off his fingertips, but not hard enough to change trajectory. It was Lakadia first international goal and gave Curacao a 1-0 lead at the half. So that's what I thought made it even worse. The fact that they're having a 1-0 lead at the half, you being the bigger team, and still fell short. All right, guys, remember, as you come in, the best thing to do is always hit the like button so we can get the visibility out there. All right, that's how people will find us. All right, yeah, man. That's how people will find us for the limited time that we do have. All right, yes. So the fact that Curacao had the lead now, and you're saying, okay, this is Curacao now. They are the better team. You expect them to go on and pretty much utilize their full size squad. All right, because they're one of the top 12 ranked team. I honestly believe that they never capitalized on it, you know, and you saw it coming because I kept telling people, but they never wanted to listen. All right, in the second half, the Sugar Boys again came right out of the gate with a good chance. Omari Sterling James had a very solid effort from long range in the 49th minute that Curacao goalkeeper Eli Room was forced to parry away. The game settled into a pattern reminiscent of the first half, with Curacao largely in control but unable to break through with any truly excellent chances. Archibald deserved plaudit for his safe hands. He caught several balls that would have been quite dangerous had he allowed a rebound. All right, so clearly they're telling that Curacao was pretty much toothless after that, after having the 1-0 advantage going in the second half. They still have majority of the ball because definitely they are the better players. You could clearly see that. But once you leave it around, because I was watching the first game and I said I'm going to wake up back in the morning and then watch the second game. You get me? And I saw Martinique literally said, listen to me, it's not going to work. And Martinique stepped on their gas to prove that they are the better team and got the win as well. We're going to talk about that, but just goes to show that I am very much disappointed in that Curacao team. Very, very much disappointed. But I had my feelings about them, to be honest. Yes, but I never expected it to be so clear cut, to be honest. You get me? I never expected it to be so clear cut. But it was. Let me know if you're hearing me well on this system, guys. Let me know if you're hearing me well on this system, yeah? And let me know what you thought of the game, all right? And if you're from Curacao, which we are going to have our friend from Curacao coming in, maybe Monday or so he can explain a little bit more, all right? But for me, I thought that Curacao should have done much, much better, much, much better as to what presents itself. They had the advantage in almost every single way, being the better team as well, but never capitalized on it. It was toothless, and once they gave them back opportunity, it just looked like it was going to be St. Kitts night. So congratulations to them, and maybe this could be a setback for Curacao, and that is how I'm going to get into the next ones, all right? Because I strongly believe that what stops these two Dutch nations from going to a good level was always games. Curacao had problems in the 2021 Gold Cup when they had the coronavirus. They had to they got removed because of the actual virus. So they missed a lot of games there, and even to rise their FIFA ranking. So a lot of things went against Curacao, and I thought that they dropped off. They had lost managers and everything in that same time. They had to start rebuilding. So I truly believe that this was an opportunity they missed to get through, to be honest. Martin, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Ricardo Baggio said, then this real the big bad Curacao. Yes, the big bad Curacao. Look at that, Ricardo Baggio. Because if you look at the record with Jamaica and Curacao, you're wondering what's going on. But that shows you, if you don't come out and score goals and capitalize on your opportunities, anyone can go down. Because check Curacao and the Jamaica, and you will drop down since they have started their new set of thing. You get me? Jamaica struggle with them. You get me? So if you're going to look at your team over the years, if you saw the progression of the team, but they got caught lacking, you know? that's why gelling is important. Jamaica better be careful. That could be true as well because we just showed you that they have the players, but they are not getting much games because they miss big tournaments. You get me? Yes, so gelling is definitely important. Sean says, this shocking for Curacao. No one expected this. When you look at the balance of play, it was dominant on the ball for Curacao, creating entries until the final third. But as they said, they were pretty much just toothless. Just toothless. All right. Lord for a reason said, anyway, Curacao gotta regroup and focus on Copa America and the World Cup 2026. Yes, but they have to find friendlies. So it's gonna cost them more money to pay for friendlies. And that's why I said for Jamaica and Suriname, the way they're gonna go forward is to make sure they qualify for the Gold Cup because that is free friendlies to get your Jamaica and Suriname in the same bracket, bringing in a bunch of new players. You need games. If you don't get games, so if Jamaica has at least 3 games, Suriname has one game, they have to go out and win that one, or else they are going to get set back. You have a billion players, no problem. But if you can't get the players to play together, I think you have nowhere going. Let me know if you agree with that or not. Think you have nowhere going. Guys, we have 42 in the house. Come on, man. We can't be on 2 likes. Come on. We have even more than 2 comments. So let me get the 42 as well so we get up there. All right? Because that's how the visibility goes. Martin Vega says, I'll know me not believe. Yes, but if you watch the game, Martin, you realize that the Curacao was the way better team. But you push it to the limit, you're going to have problems. You don't want, you have to, these small teams, you don't want it. Hold on, before we go anywhere, it could have happened to Martinique as well, St. Lucia and Martinique, as you can see, Martinique press on to get the victory in the end, but it was not like, the game was not like that what you expected, The game was not just Martinique dominated the game, It was not like that, Martinique was not just dominating the game, because remember we saw Martinique. Martinique played against Costa Rica and gave them all sorts of problem. Lost the game 2-1 in the end because of a red card. But you saw that Martinique is a very good team. They have players coming in from overseas and they do look good as well. But St. Lucia got into the game, got back in the game, create all sorts of problem. St. Lucia could have scored 3 goals as well. So when Martinique scored the first goal, St. Lucia came back in the game and could have scored 3 goals in the game. I can't believe what I'm watching. But Martinique stepped on the gas, got their act together, and press on. And blew St. Lucia out the water after that. So the fact remains, everyone adding quality players to their team. And this is why it always come back to Jamaica and Suriname, because they are adding the most players to their team. You get me? Everyone in the region adding players to their team. So if they can see out games until later on, they can beat any team. All right? Because it takes one good player and a good organization, and wait until 75 minutes. And once they score on you, believe me, that's it. You're going to be struggling. All right? Yes. Jason said, "Me tell you, in the second half, St. Kitts look like them want to win the damn game. The keeper for St. Kitts might get a statue in his island after that performance." Lord Furry said, "I agree. Yeah, man. Yes, no, once you guys inside that comments, hit the like button, it's going to bring more people here. Yes, Baggio said he fully agree. Yes, man, so we have this luxury of getting players. All of these countries have this luxury of getting players, but you have to know how to get them in line, and it needs games. And remember, we're not rich federations. Suriname not rich federation, Curacao, and definitely not Jamaica. You understand me? But we are getting the players them that can lift we up. So if we don't take these opportunities in these competitions, I don't know when we are going to truly get them. You understand me? All right. So Marcella, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Martin says, yes, JD, I see that. That is why me not believe. Okay. Damian McGregor, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Omar Fowling says, Suriname get upset too because them wasteful in front of goal. let's see how Suriname game goes. We're going to be watching the Suriname game as well. We're going to talk about that now, then we move on into the Jamaican side. All right, yes. Nix said they won't waste anything. Fabian from Martinique is a good player. Yes, we looked at that player from France. All right, so when Jamaica come in here and act like, oh, I have a commenter in, his name is Paco 999. He's the worst person in the world. You understand me? Paco 999. He's the worst human being on planet Earth. You understand me? Yeah. They are majority of the people in Jamaica is just not welcoming to these guys coming in. But I'm telling you, everyone literally getting the best players to come and play for them, and it's showing every team. Furthermore, no, furthermore, I've watched some football yesterday, guys, and I can tell you, Jamaica might be one of the worst football playing team in the entire Concacaf. And I am sad to say that. Jamaica might be one of the worst football playing team in the CONCACAF. And we have all the players to play better football. I don't know what's really stopping us, to be honest. Because I saw some teams yesterday definitely playing some quality football. All right? I'm hoping that it changes in the future, because now we are getting ball playing centre backs, deep line midfielders that are ball playing deep line midfielders, and forward wingers that are ball playing forward wingers, and strikers that are older players. So I hope they can definitely play football, because these teams that can press and hold the ball, Jamaica will drop far behind if we go with our caveman style. All right? We need to improve this football because it's terrible comparing to the other guys. So I hope you guys are watching the football and give your honest take. And you know I'm not lying. Some terrible football we play, man, comparing to these guys, man. Damon from McGregor, who is going to join our group? It is the St. Kitts game, but St. Kitts has to play our next game, so they are not fully through as yet. All right, yes, so St. Kitts have to wait until they face their next opponent, win that one, and then they will come into that group. So, but you proved that it's not going to be an easy run over. Jason said, who St. Kitts play next, JD? Yeah, I'm gonna give it one second. We're gonna get right there. Colin Grant, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Yes, massive respect. French Guyana, the winner of French Guyana. Okay, thanks. Thanks that you guys sorted out. Real Baller said, JD, hope your country gets a win and start playing big man competition. I don't know. Yes, I'm hoping Jamaica gets a win. Yes, that is true, because Jamaica haven't won a game a long time now. I think it was Suriname the last time we won a game. And have intention to do so. Dilap Parker said, when us the game? Jamaica not playing until the 19th, but games coming up every single day. You're gonna see us. Will you be doing watch along for Puerto Rico and Suriname? Yes, we already have the link there, man, so you can go there and get it. All right. Yes. DNA, bless yourself. Thanks for being here. So anyways, let me move on to the Suriname one, and then we go over to Jamaica as well. I think an hour on this video should be solid. We did 18 minutes already. Yeah, no problem, Parker. Hope all is well. An hour should be solid on this one. All right. Right, so let me get straight into it now. One second, I don't know why this keep on sticking. All right, so this is good now. Good. All right, so this is great now. Good. So Suriname up against let me make sure I can get it here. Suriname will be up against Puerto Rico. All right. Let me try and get the rest of the prelim in so we can give you the information, so you can know who will be playing who, which brackets and everything. All right. Yes, let me make sure I can skip this over. Guys, get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. Get the likes up on the video. All right. So we can get the visibility out there. All right. Yeah, man. Make no sense. You support only the next videos. Them support things that gives you more knowledge towards the rest of the world, you know. Yes, so anyways, we have French Guyana coming up at 10:30 my time. That is 5 hours away. So you can add 5 hours to whatever time zone you are in. That's when it's gonna play. Then you have Suriname playing Puerto Rico. All right, at 1 my time. So that should be 7 of that. So 6 o'clock Jamaica time. I will be live from 5 Jamaica time. All right, so you can watch that. All right, and then you have Guyana versus Grenada. All right. I don't think no, that's not in it. That's not in it. So we can scrap this one. No, we can't scrap it. It's in it. All right. So we have French Guyana Saint Martin. That will double up with the winner of Curacao Saint Kitts. Right. Then you have Suriname Puerto Rico. And then if Suriname can pass that, that means it's going to come up with Martinique Saint Lucia. All right. So what you saw from Martinique yesterday, let me know if it's good enough. But anyways, we're going to stop right here because we can't overlook no one. As you could see at the start, Suriname ranks 141, 141. And Puerto Rico ranks 166. But this is how the cheat code works. All right. This is how the cheat code works, guys. If you're looking, this is how the cheat code works. You realize that Suriname is ranked 141 and Puerto Rico ranked 166. Puerto Rico has a good team, They have recruited well and they have a good system coming up. You saw it in the young kids and you saw it in the young girls. The young boys and girls, you saw it. So they're a good team. All right. But look at the odds. The odds for Puerto Rico to beat Suriname tonight, it's literally 1.0 to 12. And this is the cheat code when you go and get every player. When you go and get every player. So Suriname has an equally good team as anyone of, like, to put them in the top 5 bracket based on just player power. But we saw that player power don't win games. So you think that the player that they brought in with the training that they got and the player that they had before, the players that they had before, the Bessiswar, the Gleafia later, the Charles the Becker, the Joseph Soon, I would say Abena and Wanahan. You think that those guys can bring them over the line, like mesh the other guys them coming, the Denzwells them that coming in. You think that they enough experience there for the older players them in the Suriname team to gel the new players them to get over Puerto Rico without a problem? Let me know in the comment section. What say you on that? Colin Quest says we will, when we purge King out of the defense, send him to play forward if he has to play at least. He won't cause any problem. All right. Coach Teddy Bear, bless of yourself, thanks for being here. So what say you? Are you predicting an upset from Puerto Rico? Because Puerto Rico have a lot of young kids. They are going to bring good energy right throughout. I'm going to try and pull up the Puerto Rico team right here for you to let you see them. All right. So let me pull it up and I can pull up the Suriname team before we get into the Jamaican team. All right. All right. So as you can see, don't look at the small money that they do worth. And they do have quality young kids in it as well. All right. Yes, so these are the guys them that they do have. As you could see, Serrano 24, Cutler 20, Aria 21, Nicholas Cardona 24, Rodolfo Solia 21, Gio 21. All right. Zeric 31, obviously he's gonna add experience in the team. Dylan 24, Paris 21, Isaac Anking 23. All right. Julian O'Neill 24, Rios 27, Vega 24, Diaz 24, Beto 22, Burgos 23, Servania 21, Silva 18, Hernandez 18, Diaz 21, Rivero, which I have on the thumbnail over on the Imaxit, 19. All right. He's coming in from Orlando City SC, as you could see there. Ricardo Rivero, 26. And Leandro Antonetti, 20. All right, and they do have value, and they are trying to step up. All right, so they are a new team, young team, one of the youngest teams in the actual competition. You think that they can pull off an upset because they do play proper football, you know. They do play proper football. All right. Lord for a reason said, as we saw so far from the St. Lucia game, I think Puerto Rico will push Suriname. I actually think so. Sean says, 5-0 Suriname, bottom line, no joke. John Powell said, bless up JD, just checking in. Bro, yeah man, of course you can check in. We are doing a stream about Concacaf, so I would be shocked why you wouldn't want to check in, all right? Maybe you just check him in Jamaica alone in the title. Lord Faris said, if Suriname don't miss their chances, there will be an upset. All right. Kalinko said, Suriname shall whip them 12-0. And then we have Jamaican Guna. Up. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. I do believe that they are going to cause Suriname a lot of problems with their pressing system and keeping the ball as well. So Suriname has to come forward, and they're going to press them. So they're going to make them a little bit uncomfortable. They're going to make them a little bit uncomfortable. You get me? But I still believe that the quality that Suriname has before, so the Sharala, because them, Joseph Son, Vlata up front, then Bessis were in midfield, and then around the back, the Abena and the Wanahan and those guys, I think they will be good enough to guide the other guys that will be coming in as new faces. Because it's not about who is better. 100%, everybody know that Suriname is better than them. But that's not how football works. The good thing is, both of them play proper football. So you're going to get a good football game. Not this bag of long ball and this bag of average playing. You get me? You're going to get a proper football. All right? And that comes down to tactics. Suriname has some of the best tacticians in the entire Concacaf as well. So they have some of the best players in the Concacaf, and they have some of the best coaches in the Concacaf. So the only thing I think it comes down to is just the mood of the players and the gelling process of the players. Or else Puerto Rico can upset them. You understand me? Puerto Rico can. I don't expect it to happen, but Puerto Rico can. Because no team that are educated, even if they don't have the talent as you, if you don't have the proper coach and the proper style, sometimes you can lose matches very, very easily. All right? Yes. So Puerto Rico can upset any persons on any night in the CONCACAF if you don't play the right way, and you don't have the right system, and you don't have the right coaches, and you don't have the right players, all right? And the mentality. They are not a bad team. And they, as you could see, they're rising in the region as well. All right? Jesse said, as long as Suriname takes this challenge seriously, they will win the game by a few goals. Coach Teddy Bear said, more upset today. St. Kitts just gave Puerto Rico the belief they can win. That is true. Devon says, big up yourself as well. Port, big up yourself. No man, I always hear. Okay, no problem. That's because you're saying that you're just checking in. So I'm asking if you're just checking in because you know, you saw me live and stuff. But yeah, man. So that's a good team. Good upcoming team. Good program they have in Puerto Rico. So keep pushing it, because I like to see all of the teams playing proper football, getting better. Because the better they do get, it's just better for the region. Period. Ain't nobody can come and tell me that every team being good is not good for the region. No, it's better for the region because Jamaica will have to start playing football properly. You know, not let a man tell you, no, you know, see Morocco, what Morocco did. so what Morocco did, we might can do that. No, when you play a certain style of football, you barely win games. It have to come down and luck for you to win games. You get me? Sitting back don't win games naturally. Big up yourself, fan of mine, because right now every football team in the world that's dominating football, majority of the time they do keep possession of the football. Every football team that's dominating in the world keep possession of the football. So you can't just tell me. I don't know why Jamaicans always want to reinvent things. You get me? So if we do even drowning, we might try reinvent something in the drowning. You get me? Yes. South Africa leading Morocco 1-0 as we speak. Thank you very much. And if you look at the play from South Africa, you might just realize. You get me? So sometimes when you hear people talking about certain things, it's just to fit their narrative. But believe me, possessing the football is much more harder to do. It takes more footballing IQ to do it, because you're nullifying a team as well as creating your own chances. You understand me? So the more of these teams comes in the region is the better. Is the massive better for teams like Jamaica and other teams that want to play old-fashioned football, because they are going to get pushed over very easy. Which team is that on the screen? It is Puerto Rico team, and I'm just showing how Puerto Rico bringing in good players that are going to build up over time and get good in the region. So if we can't improve what we're doing, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. So tonight, I can tell you, you're going to see some quality football play, and we are going to be here to watch it. Quality football from two teams that want to play football the right way. All right? Yes. So let me pull up the Suriname one, and then we make our predictions, and then we move on to Jamaica situation. All right? All right. So this is Suriname's 23. Obviously, they listed way more in their provisional list, but obviously you know that they have Ups, Kleiber, those guys are still out. You understand me? A few of them out injured, but that shows you the level of players that they do have to choose from. All right, it's comparative to all of the top 5 teams. So it's just them to work on the persons coming in. Roggeveen played well the last time, as you could see. Roggeveen he's making a name for himself. He's at Ajax Amsterdam U21s, but he's 25, so I don't know why they put that right there. Wanahan he's coming back, but Roggeveen gave his showpiece against Mexico, and I think this distribution maybe one of the best I've seen in Concacaf. Best I've seen in Concacaf. His distribution is pretty much elite. His footwork is elite. Obviously, he's coming from Ajax, so you know what to expect. His elite footwork he has. You know, and Ishan Court in it. You have Denzel coming in the region. He's 30 years old at this point. Think he's going to add a lot to the feel for Suriname. I think he's going to add a lot, and being 30, he's still solid. If they can make it to the World Cup, he will be one of their players to push the experience going. Shaquille Penas, I think he needs to improve. Yeah, 25, still very young. All right, and he has the world experience, but I think he should have been the one to kick on Suriname. Abena, I think Abena gives me more than Penas majority of the times. All right, majority of the times. His strength, recovery pace, and actual tackling skills, very good. Dian Malone is one of the guys them I think will use to integrate the other guys them into the system. Kenneth Paul is the next one that you can see. He's a left back naturally, and right back, and also central defensive midfielder. So they are that talented, and that's what I'm saying. When you get these players in the teams, because they are that intelligent, they can fit in different places. You get me? And that's why I can't believe when I heard people going off, Morocco this and Morocco that. No. When players are educated, it tends to work out a little bit better for you. You get me? Yes, and these players are very educated as to position. Look at, for instance, look at Joel Latibodier for Jamaica. Look at how Latibodier come in, and he just feel like, he said, anywhere put me, I'm going to play. You get me? That's what technical players like that really helps you. You get me? Jason, it's not Jamaica. It's not Jamaica video, so it goes that way. You get me? Jamaica excitement a little bit different. Jamaica is not the front end of this one. It's St. Kitts and other people and football conversation. So it does not work the same way. But it will. This video will travel further than the Jamaican videos. Them, I can promise you that. Because those players are coming from respectable teams. If you are looking at our region, PR might play well. Yes, man, they play well, man. We sit back only if we are the worst team. But if we meet team that sit back like us, we bound to struggle. Pagan, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Bessas, big up yourself, thanks for being here. Omar Fowling said, JD, did you see the Mercury and Trent yesterday for England? Think that's where he should play always. Well, that's how it is. Giovanni said, who are St. Kitts most likely to play? Saw them celebrating like they qualified. No, they haven't qualified as yet. They have to wait on French Guyana to come through. All right. So, anyways, we have Kenneth Paul. That's a player to look out for in the entire region. I think he might be one of the best fullbacks in the entire region and one of the best. I think he might be one of the most technical fullbacks in the entire region. No, all right, yes, Kenneth Paul. So look out for him, and that's why I love what Suriname doing. They're bringing some quality players in. All right, big up yourself, know yourself. How you doing, man? Hope all is well. So Kenneth Paul is one that I never got to play. So this is an opportunity for him to set himself in. You have Blackson coming in, Dexter coming in as well. He's the next one from Middlesbrough that they brought in. So you want to see more from him. So Kenneth Paul and Dexter added to Ups and Kleiber. You saw life funny. So those are 4 players, and that simply means Suriname right and left back pool might be one of the deepest in the entire region. So you see what we're talking about? You add 4 of those, and you still have Dankalo and Ledam. Obviously, those are old. No, Dankalo is young, but Ledam is getting older. All right, but you see what I'm talking about, guys? You saw Dick still market value 2 million, and I think he's going to go up. Kenneth Paul is almost 3 million. He's going to go up. He's rising upward, and I think he's gonna go up. I think both of these guys are over $3-4 million value, if not 5 million. It's just because of the clubs that they are at, and you could see them even get a lower Premier League team, Bert, or even going overseas. All right, because I could easily well see them going in Spain and those places and fitting in. All right, yes. So it shows you I think they might have the deepest fullback pool in the entire region. All right. JD, the group with Jamaica and Trinidad is becoming very complicated at this point. We have to beat Trinidad. Yes, you have to beat Trinidad, of course. But what we're showing you guys, if they don't gel and don't get over the line today, it doesn't matter. They have to go back to the drawing board and maybe have to pay for more friendlies to fit themselves in. So that's why it's best for them to go out and win it. You have backboard, 300k, for 24-year-old. He's one of the young one. The Rasta class came in 22. I think those 2 guys are going to add to it as well. As you can see, backboard is also a right back. So the depth chart is getting insane, and the fullback sides. I think they need to add more midfielders in, even though you have the Rasta class came in. Yes, Vleta, one of the homegrown ones that is very much talented, 23-year-old. Cherry in this squad, as you can see, he's 35. So you have Cherry and Bessis, who are both of them 35, and they are 2 of the best attacking midfielders in the entire region, just the same. And they are 35 years old. All right, yes. But I think this is their last hurrah. But at least they could guide the other guys them over the line. Joshua Sanchez, attacking midfielder, coming in. And then up front you have Wild Scott, Joseph Zone, Becca, Tifred, and we have Gliafrevleta in the team. So their team is definitely stacked and poised for success. So they have to go out there and try and win it tonight. Or else it's a big setback for them, for me. A big setback. They have to go and win it. And I think they're going to win it comfortable. I actually believe that they are going to win it comfortable. I actually believe so. I actually believe so. Let me know. I think I'm expecting it could, I think 3-0 would be the fair result. But because I know that everything is not set in stone, I am going to go and say I think 3-1. 3-1 would be more respectable. But I think they should win by that scoreline. I would be shocked if it's closer. You get me? Yes, I would be shocked if it's closer. Let me know what say you. You get me? And it could be wider. But I think a goal have to score earlier. And I think Puerto Rico plays football the right way. They keep possession of the ball even with being pressed. So it's not gonna be easy for people to just score on them and dominate them. So the 6-0, Sean, I think they have to score a lot early for them to give them 6-0. All right? A lot, they have to score on them a lot early. All right? Yes. Guys, we are on 52 likes so far. Let me double that to get it on 100. All right? So let me write it down. My prediction is 3-1. 3-1 Suriname. All right? I think Dexter Lembikisa will score 2 in this game. And Tifred, which I think, as you see it, Tifred 31 now. But I think he's going to be the difference for Suriname. He's going to be the difference for Suriname because what they have done right here, Tifred, while Scott is a winger, but he can play as a striker as well. But what they do, they bring a smaller forward and also a bigger forward. This is what Suriname lacks the last time. They never had Tifred to play off. Josephson and Dexter Lembikisa are 2 of the most skilled, energetic wingers in the entire region. They have some skill set that you can't stop. We are Jamaicans who played against them, and when you guys, you said those guys are some of the best players you saw. So, what the problem is, when they played smaller forwards, they can't play off nobody. So I think Tifred will get the start tonight to see if they can play off him. That's something different that they're going to offer, and that is what I've always wanted to see how they can, like how for instance, Dexter Lembikisa, West Ham trying to buy him. Him and Mikel Antonio would have worked well because he's so fast and skilled to play off. So Tifreda can use his strength to play off. I think if they can get that going, and unlock the option to mix up the thing, so not just passing, they can go long, hold it up and play on, so it confuse teams and force teams to set different. Because that's what a bigger striker does. And Tifred, I think, offers that. So even though you see Dexter Lembikisa with a big 50 million price tag compared to 500,000, I think Tifred might turn out to be a bigger key to unlock Josephson and Becca. If that can work tonight, I think Puerto Rico has no chance. If it works tonight, they have no chance because of his size and strength. All right, Sean coming like Jamaica fans. Giovanni said, I'm worried about Trinidad. Their game against Mexico last Gold Cup is one to remember. Yeah, but they sit back in that one. I think they will show a little bit more because I think they have not so much respect for Jamaica. They have more respect for Mexico. Because Mexico is more technical and they believe that they have to sit deep. But if Jamaica will play the back to forward football, I think they are physical too to deal with some of the things as well. And that's why I really want Jamaica football style to play, to change, you know. Coach Teddy Bear said Trinidad, Suriname 3, Puerto Rico 2. Tight game that. What up, man? Thanks for being here. Rain Scorpion said, big up, JD. It's an upset again. All right. So give me a score line so we can come back to the video. If St. Kitts won their game last night, Puerto Rico can win 2. Puerto Rico 2-1. I think it's going to be hard for Suriname not to score more than 1 goal in this one. I think if Suriname loses the game, it has to be 3-2. I think Suriname is good to get 2 goals on Puerto Rico. For me still, I don't know. That's what I'm going with. All right. Becca at West Ham would be perfect fit with their system. He would, yeah, I think he would. Him one on one wing and my boy over the next wing. My goodness, man. I think he could do a good job there, man. So for me, I said 3-1 Suriname win. That is a safe bet. 3-0 or 3-1. Suriname win. That's a safe bet. Silver. I don't know how Suriname will win. But okay, so let me know your prediction on that one. I'm sticking my 3-1. I am the king of predictions, so wait until later. Then we come back. Josh says, bless up. The only reason we parked the bus against Mexico was because we had mostly local players. All right, we are gonna get into because Trinidad boasting that they have 21 internationals. 21 international in their team. So I need to get up the Trinidad roster to give it to you. So Trinidad is not going to be a walkover, guys. Trinidad is not going to be a walkover as well. All right. Yes, so let me get into the Jamaican Trinidad conversation. I'm going to try and get Trinidad roster up so you guys could see it. Because Trinidad Angus boasting that he has 21 internationals. All right, yes, man. He told you that he's going to get all of those guys. Yes, so so he went up for his guys them. So Trinidad market value jumped to 10 million. Nice, 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 and it spread evenly across. Right, nice. So see, guys, they have Nicholas friended up 150k. All right, he's coming from Rahem IL. And then you have Marvin Phillips, Denzel Smith, 23 years old. So he adds and he's coming from W Connection. We know him as well. Sheldon center back. Can't pronounce his last name, and I don't want to butcher it. Aubrey David, 32-year-old, had the experience as well. Neville Aksha, 27 years old, had experience to the team. Leyland Archer, 27 years old. Kareem Moses, 33 years old. Jovin Jones, 31. Tristan Adjis, 28. Shannon Gomez, 26. Alvin Jones, my goodness. So Suriname, Trinidad changed their team. Wow. Shannon Gomez, Alvin Jones, Andre Rampasad, in the central midfield, 28 years old. Daniel Phillips, quality player, look out for him, 22 years old. Ajani Fortune, I think you might recognize that name. Just have a market value of 100,000. Kadeem Corbin, 27. Malik Khan, one of the talented young prospects from the U20s. Yes. Real Gill, a next talented one, youth prospect as well. Yes. Ryan Telfer, 29. Levi Garcia, 25. And he is the biggest rated one, as you could see, 7 million. And he is definitely talented, coming in from AEK Athens. So look out for him. He is the star man. And Malino in it. Malino is getting old, but he's still in the roster. All right. And then you have Avre 19. Yeah, that's a little kid that we said is talented. Malcolm Shaw as the final central forward, 27. All right. So, and you have the coach, as you know, the great Angus Eve. All right. Yes, tactical genius. All right. We have to give him his credit. All right. So, guys, are we in fear of the Trinidadians now? Because, guys, them a brag. So they gone up big time. So what say you? You think that the great Angus will pull one over Jamaica? Let me know. Should we be in fear of the great Trinidadians? All right, let me go through the comments. All right, the man's them get them international. And we just say for Suriname that is not just big name on paper win games. So why are we just pushing aside the great Angus? Yes, yeah man, Trinidad fan of mine at their team don't look bad. Where Trinidad get 21 internationals from? Angus pull one on us. All right, Trinidad side full of overseas based players. Yes man, 21 now. Last I hear it was, yes, it's 21. It's 21. We are still missing some players like Keston, Julian, Darius, Lewis, and Ryan Innis. Okay, but I think we would be okay. All right, so Trinidad people still okay with their squad. All right, thank you, Josh, for that. Anything can happen, but JA should be the favorites to beat Trinidad. Yes, obviously, we market values is 100 million. So if we have 100 million comparable to 10, we should be better. All right, at least the market value said so. But what happened to Jelin? What happened to a lot of things? All right. I know one of the players from Trinidad, which is Shannon Gomez. He plays for my club in USL San Antonio FC. He's very good. That's one player that we must watch out for. Thank you very much, what up, man. Colin says Trini will not be a walkover. No. This team ain't gonna be a walkover, man. Trinidad have 17 international players and 6 local base. Okay. All right, Teddy Bear, Coach Teddy Bear. Property for sale says up. Big up yourself. What if JA? No. We want to say it with our chest. Are we beating up Trinidad? Are we beating up Trinidad in the group? Let we know, guys. All right. Harvey, a wicked man. Yeah. That's a young kid. I see a very physical Trini team. Not sure how technical the team will be. Well, I am telling you, they are going to try and be technical as well. Jevan Davis, bless of yourself. Thanks for being here. Fabian Full says no. Jerome 87 said no. We not fear them. We have a score to settle, but they are better. All right. Romeo Ferran says no fear at Trinidad. All right. So we're coming back again, disrespecting Trinidad. All right. The game against Trinidad will be their World Cup final. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Our ego kicking in. Our ego kicking in. Jesus God. Man saying that Trinidad. Man say it's gonna be Trinidad's World Cup final. The disrespect. Angus watching these things, guys. All right. Mr. United said, not this time, JD. All right. My goodness. So why are we so triggered? Why are we so triggered when it comes on to Trinidad? It looks like Trinidad gives us PTSD, guys. All right. Lee Young said, I am disappointed with the outcome of Levi Garcia career. Okay. Josh said, JD, you guys lucky. We some of our European players got injured. Yes, we know that we have 3. You guys have 3 solid players that were injured as well. But I think you have a solid team just the same. Why shouldn't we be in fear? Why shouldn't we be in fear? No. We're a big team, Chevan. That's what man must say. You don't hear. All right. He had so much potential. Coach Lebear said Trinidad interviews were held on Sportsman. Yeah, maybe I mixed up the 21, or maybe he made a mistake in the thing that I was hearing. All right. So sorry about that. 6 to 17. Yes. Okay. Whatever mathematics is, but it goes to show, say, we should stop fight against the people that come from the better football leagues them, because every other country fighting to get them. That was my point. All right? No in fear, but I feel Trini will park the bus. We can't use long ball to beat them. All right? Zone of death. All right? We need to score early so that them can park. They can't park the bus. Okay. Trinidad setting up a team to avenge. A team of avengers. Okay. Wait, that 10.2 million is the value of the entire team? Yes. So what are we going to try and disrespect them? 10.2 million is still one of the highest valuation in the entire region. All right, it's one of the highest valuation as well. Chelsea market value versus Brighton. All right. Wow. It's like anytime Trinidad comes up, we guys just find the most disrespectful terms to go against them. I'm telling you, we better beat them, because we're not coming back on YouTube and do the post-match, I'm telling you. For that Trinidad game, if we don't win the game, I'm not doing any post-match. All right, JD, who might be the next team in JA group? It is between St. Kitts, because Curacao got knocked out by St. Kitts, or French Guyana, depending on that result. All right. Coach Teddy Bear, Brian Burke, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Coach Teddy Bear said Jamaica 2, Trinidad none. All right. Trinidad barely conceded, even though their oppositions weren't the best, to be honest. But 2 times it was they played and they never conceded none. Suriname better than Trinidad, and Suriname has yet to beat us. Yes, Suriname better than Trinidad, that's of course. But I think why Suriname never beat us are I think they have more gelling process, because I think if Suriname actually gels, Suriname and Jamaica will be like 50-50%. I honestly believe so. I honestly believe if Suriname gets their act together, Suriname and Jamaica will be 50-50%. Click me right here, because I am the football guru. You see, the style of play that we play, that is what is holding us back. That style of play that we play, that is what's holding us back. We have talented players. If we take our players and make the Suriname coach them, Jamaica might be the best in Concacaf. If we take our players and just give the Suriname be the best team in Concacaf. I'm very sorry. And that's not a slight to the coach. But I'm just saying that we're not getting the best out of our players. And I think all of you guys would agree. All of you guys. All 3 coaches never get the best. Palal made our team look like we are going to go places, but we never had the additional best players them. So we couldn't see how good we would have been at that point. All right? Yes, but I think, yeah, man, if we get Suriname coaches them, 10 Carter, coach in Jamaica, Jamaica is the best team in CONCACAF. I honestly believe so. Would you guys not agree? Yeah, man, click me, man. Click me. Click me. I said if you take 10 Carter to come to Jamaica, Jamaica is the best team in CONCACAF. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Yes, I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. He makes them play like the Barcelona that dominated the world. Exactly like what he was a part of. Yes, man, and we have the players, and we have ball playing centre backs, Dujuan Bernard ball playing, Ethan Pinnock ball playing, we have Lati Bodier ball playing, Amari Bell ball playing, then you go up front, you have Ravel Morrison, Daniel Johnson, John Russell, they're all ball playing players, but for some reason in our system, we can't play ball. You understand me? All right, so let me go to the comment section, because the people I say. All right, so Josh says, honestly, JD, I think we can beat USA. Trinidad can beat USA, Josh. No, 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 no. Oh yeah, the USA MLS team. It's possible. It's possible. Let me see it work out. Me I got make Angus cry. Angry Angus cry. Okay. Let me read off this, because this is running in fast. Robert Smith says, no way Jamaica way above Suriname. Once Jamaica put it out its best team. No, even Jamaica best team, I don't think they're way above Suriname at all. Because I think, Robert, you are looking at market value. Jamaica best team and Suriname best team, Jamaica is not way above them at all. You get me? None of the top 6 teams, Jamaica is way better than none at all. Even with the best team, because I strongly believe that we have chemistry problem, just like Suriname, and we have a style playing problem. Liam Bailey can't unlock himself because of the styles that we hired, the coaches that we hired. Mikel Antonio barely get the ball. Shamar Nichols have to run up and down. And the midfield, we don't have nobody to win back the ball. So our defenders have to trap back and make reckless challenges. And our fullbacks them get isolated every single time in every single system over the last 3 coaches. Obviously, I'm still waiting on changes. So even though we have better rated players, Robert, I would agree, and that's what I've said. That's exactly what I've said. But I said, if we get 10 Carter and get Jamaica team could be the best in the region, because they would have playing football different. That's what this is what I've said. All right. Brenjan said, JD, holding true to his love for Suriname, hence the name Suriname Man. Wow. All right. If Jamaica will, all right, that one them spell it wrong. Bernard is very good at picking out players. Yeah, man, for Bernard, I'm tell you about. So you not agree with me, but you know just because I put Suriname in it, but it was the coach of Suriname I'm talking about. All right. Oh please, Suriname can't even beat themselves out of a wet paper bag. Um, uh, guys, I think you don't look at how Jamaica plays football. I think so. We are not talking about the quality of the players, them. I'm talking about what they do on the field with who they have as their head coaches. You get me? Trinidad and Jamaica and Trinidad will come out of the group, and USA not coming out. That's Coach Teddy Bear. Wow, that would be a big upset, though. I still believe that the MLS players should be good enough to come out because they won the tournament the last time. Bless up Sandra. How you doing, man? Umza said, JD, did our team play in the World Cup? Question, no. Right, so they got a good break during the World Cup. So why is it a problem for them to show up for camp early? I have a problem with them showing up, not showing up for camp early. To be honest, that is true. You know why I would say that, guys? As you come in, smash the like button, share and subscribe. You know why I would say I have a problem with them not showing up? They said Leon Bailey and Bobby Reed got 2 weeks. The final set of games were the end of the final set of games were the end of May to the starting of June. We went on this camp and play our first game. The 14th. The 14th we were playing our first game. The last time I've checked 7-7 is 14. So that is 2 full weeks. So they have gotten their 2 full weeks. So Leon Bailey them should be available for this game. You understand me? Because they have gotten their 2 full weeks. You understand me? So I do agree that they should show up because nobody actually went on a calculator and realized when the coach says 2 weeks, these guys have gotten more than 2 weeks break. They're going to get 3.5 weeks break. So they're going to get almost 4 weeks. So they asked for 2 weeks and they got 4 weeks. All right, Demax, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. You go through Jamaica squad? No, we are going to go through Jamaica squad now. All right. No, but true, Jamaica don't have a 23. Jamaica don't have a final 23. JD, you CARICOM audience just get a buzz. Tennessee said, blessings JD. I think people just have to relax and let the process play. I think sometimes our mouth get us in problem. Trinidad won't be easy game, but I think we can win it. Mathematically, Jamaica do not know how to use the pitch in passing. Number one, they do not utilize the corner pass which other teams use on us. They are always trying to go down the defending middle. Yeah, that is true. Fundaman said, the fans, yeah, love drama. Me tired of this conversation. Okay, Fundaman, which conversation? JD and Greg Berhalter is back. Yes, he is back. Doncaster Rovers is the English one. All right. Marlon said, big up yourself. From 5th to 19th. From the 5th to 19th. All right. From the 5th to 19th. Let me make sure. Make sure I calculate that. Me go type in Aston Villa last game. Because me no foolishness with Marlon, Aston Villa last game. Let me make sure the 5th. Then play the last game. All right. The last game Aston Villa played was the 28th of actual May. So Leon Bailey have 1 month break. Marlon. 1 month break. Alright? 1 month break. From him come off of the field and him come off in another game here as well. He never actually played the game. He came off in this game. Let me tell you when he came off. He came off in the 69th minute. As well, it's 69 minutes. So he never played out the full game. So Leon Bailey has enough rest. And Bobby Reed the same. All of them get extra time. Only Mikel Antonio that goes out for. Only Mikel Antonio would not be eligible. Mikel Antonio and Ethan Pinnock would be out for reasons I could accept. But Leon Bailey and Bobby Reed, no. Because both of them had enough time. All right? The 28th they played, the players was still at the club. I know they are still at the club, Marlon, but they're not playing in the game. So what should I say? What can I say? Big up yourself, Lulu. Hope all is well with you and the family. All right? It's still the amount. So hold on it. Oh, so Marlon, how much week them need, Marlon? How much week them need? Them need 2 weeks from the date when them give you the paper. Yeah, I can't bother with Marlon sometime in the man. Brother, the man them get 3 weeks. And that is the truth. Whatever metrics Marlon want to come and tell you, make him tell you. But me not bite, none at all. He gets enough time that those guys could have shown up. That's all I'm saying. Not buying what Marlon's saying. He can say what he want to say, but I'm not buying it. All right? Yes. Not buying it one bit. Okay? So let me know if you guys agree with Marlon. Anyways, me now follow this conversation. Me just tired. What you tired of? You keep saying it. So all I'm saying is, when it comes on to Jamaica, I know when I don't need to know when the coach was told this. You have a day when the players stop playing. Okay, they assisted them the 5th. 1 week later than the last match and said, oh, they played one match, but no, they need 3 weeks extra rest before they can go into the game. Absolute bollocks, man. Absolute bollocks. Fana listen to me now. You don't think me are Europe and know things? They don't get any 3 week no break, brother. They don't get any 3 week breaks, brother. I'm telling you. They don't get any 3 week breaks, and they don't need 3 weeks breaks. If you get 3 weeks breaks in football, you're gonna come back rusty. So expect a slow, sluggish Leon Bailey playing after 3 weeks. You're going to see. Expect a slow, sluggish Leon Bailey coming in Anna Barbary after 3 weeks. 3 weeks in football world, brother. You know how much time that is? So stop, guys, be careful. Be careful of what you're agreeing to. Football don't work like that, bro. All right? You know, just come back after 3 weeks and play good. When you actually maybe never even play good either too. Oh, Panama not say what you want. You don't listen to me. I'm telling you about football. All right? And I'm talking about only football. 3 weeks. Liam Bailey get 3 weeks. Him now go come and be better than what he do in Aston Villa. Which was not even the best either. Straight up. It was not even the best either. So, believe me, you're going to hear how to fight him. You just wait until him come and play. All right? Brain Jane says, Bailey will be sluggish big brother. Oh my God. I'm just trying to tell you that 3 weeks is too much of a time off. All right? Want Damari to lick some of those long range shot at Trinidad Park the bus. Better than bench the players. I think most of them will be coming off the bench. I think you're going to get a mixed team. They're not going to come and start. I'm very sorry. You're going to see some of them get blood in the game. The players are entitled to 3 weeks, JD, after the season ends. That's why they go to preseason and start fresh. Okay then. Look at that then. No problem. Marlon, but you're not listening to me now. The 3 weeks that they were entitled to, Marlon, that's not what they're masking it in, Marlon, and that's the problem. If they told people that they wanted the 3 weeks, no problem. But the clubs said that because of their injuries, they advised the coach. The coach could have still called him in because he said it was an advice, and because he believed that they have the better coaching staff and the better doctors and everything. They said, okay, we will grant you it. So they never said they can't play. They just said that's by advice, which is different. You get me? Yes. Yes, Brenjin, yes, they're not gonna be game fit, man. I'm telling you, they're not gonna be game fit, man. Big up yourself, Drew Ross, massive respect. No, I'm just giving it as real as possible. So then when you guys come and say they look rusty, it's because they're not playing for 3 weeks. in the last 2 weeks, I have lost how much pounds? You can't believe. You get me? Owen said, I don't care how rusty they might be. All right, Owen, no problem. I'll take my chance with Bailey and Antonio starting over Burke and the Whisper. Sorry. All right. Know yourself said, all I'm saying, JD, Bailey must come back firing full throttle. No excuse. And if not playing good, he must be subbed. So if the coach agree, we have to accept it too. Make no sense, we cuss. And you see it? No found missed out something, where the coach said, it was a possibility of Bailey them meet them as in the second match, make the second match as well, You get me? It was a possibility, All right, but you never listen well. Go back and listen to what the coach said. All right. Damaria paperwork has issues or something. I think it's still the one single thing, the clearance. The one single thing, the clearance. JD, the coach says Leon have a slight injury and he's at his club taking care of that. All right. JD, the coach just want to have a good relationship with the clubs, I think. And there is the answer right there. There is the answer right there. What I'm gonna say now, if you don't see a few players in the squad, guys, what are you going to say? So for instance, if you don't see Ravel Morrison and Jamel Lowe on the 23, what are you going to say? Yes, man. Yeah, of course, Umzo. So when the guy telling us, he was upset telling us. So I don't know how these guys can act in the comment section now as if the guy was happy telling you. If you don't see Ravel Morrison and Jamal Lowe in the team, what are you going to say? How you would feel about that? And you see the inclusion of Phillips and Whisper. But I'm just asking a question, Click me right here. If you don't see Ravel in the team and Jamal Lowe in the team, and you see Phillips and Whisper in the team, or Kevin Lambert and Whisper in the team, how you would feel instead of those two guys. Let me know. And click me right here, Click me right here as well. I know why I said you should click me. All right? Are you hearing me, guys? What say you? And the next thing I'm going to say, Ravel shouldn't be in the team. So if Ravel shouldn't be in the team and it's related Karim to not playing, how Whisper could be in the team? That makes no logical sense because you have players not playing for no club at all and be in the team. So you can't, that's not a fair evaluation. Give me something else why Ravel should not be in the team other than not playing. International clearance from England, FA, them want some man go down. No, Lulu. Nope, Lulu. Peter, nope, you're not going to go that way because anytime we talk about Jamaican football, they say we should be organized and this and that. And now all of a sudden, you want we go check England. No, I'm not going to be involved in that. And Jamal Lowe not being in the team is a crime. I know it's a crime. But more likely, I just said you need to click me. All right, yes. JD, why you try say Phillips and Whisper will be, I said click me, people. I said click me and I ask you, all right? I ask you a question, all right? Why I can't ask you a question? You see your life funny? JD, that's a big question. I'm thinking about the same thing. Just answer, people. You're here. Ask me. Now answer me. If you, and the next thing, guys. I am going to become the greatest genius you can find when it comes on to football relations. All right? You know why? Because I said to you, the worst thing ever happened in Jamaica is this coach being in Jamaica. Because I strongly believe they want to mask their dodgy behavior, their same behavior that they had before, under a different manager that brings more respect and bring their friends in to help mask their behavior. Because remember, they started off from Mr. Spade said we don't have people to evaluate talent. So all we have people still picking the team, aside from the coach. And they don't have the required badges to know talent. Because they don't coach nothing more than a schoolboy team or something. So how is it more than one people picking the team? And those people that are picking the team include they are including inside the people that you said don't have the talent the talent to identify talent. No, I'm asking you guys. I'm asking you because these are legitimate questions from known. So yes. All right. I don't believe in Phillips, but he will be in the Gold Cup squad. JD, I think so too. No, some things I'm asking you. The head coach want Whisper, not Ravel. Okay, that's what Julie says. Marlon says Phillips make the team over Ravel and Whisper. Okay, so Marlon said Phillips in the team based on his cameo, and we don't have Hutchinson, and we don't have Damario Gray. We can start talking about if Phillips could make the team. But I would want to see them try Kaim Paris in an attacking midfielder role first. And if Kaim Paris does anything like what he did in the second half of the whole game, Kaim Paris makes that position over Phillips. All right. Yeah, man, clip it. I want all of you guys to clip it, all right? The greatest genius. Okay, let us hear why. And no, when I said to you, the worst thing ever happened, when I hear this man come and say he want to learn about Jamaican culture because that's how he want to use to make it, make the team, and living in Jamaica. Jamaican people can convince anybody else on planet Earth. It no matter what you have planned, Jamaican people can convince you to anything on planet Earth. I am not asking you, I'm telling you. So, this man alone don't pick him team from the first day him come here. And him keep on tell you in a the press conference them 5 times. Him tell 5 instances him tell you say, and him pick a player, and then him pick a player, and then him pick a player. So why is it we keep on having people picking players to the man? And then the next question to ask you, how long it's going to take for we to have a squad where the man can know all of the players them and work with all of the players them and all of them in sync? Because remember, when he does not pick the player, I know, he has to get those players up to the scratch of the other players. So that's heaping pressure on him as well. All right, so let me say, my question is, who is Whisper going to replace in our first team on the right wing? This question, Owen, Jamal Lowe, he would be replacing. Yes, convince is the word. Convince is the word. All right? Convince. No, on a speed pit the team, but all the other man them bring players to it. The coach not tell you. The coach tell you say the assistants get these players in. Someone bring it to the assistant. Then the next second assistant pick players, and then Roy Simpson send out people to players as well. And then you have a next man will come beside Roy Simpson now. Him good bring information to the coach, and so much people can manipulate and twist things for things not to go right. So I think the coach have believe me, I can promise you guys, you're going to see the coach face looks worse and worse every single press conference. Worse and worse every single press conference. Because every time he said that he wants a squad. Look, the problem is, if the coach picking a team, guys, and you have other man contacting players them can tell the coach say the player say now come, and then that easy will go down, and then someone else get into the team. Because remember, you have people from the old regime that never wanted much of them money to come here. You understand me? Yeah, man. So the coach I gotta get mad and run. Yes, man. I'm expecting it one day, man. I'm expecting it one day. People, all right. Alex Brown says JD Whisper will be in the Gold Cup team over low. You just might see that happen. You just might see that happen. But you're gonna hear. Believe me. I'm not gonna call any names. But all I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have some mathematical explanation that you can't solve. Some mathematical equations that you can't solve. Then I'm gonna tell you a brilliant story why some of them players they don't in. And what I would agree you guys to do, anytime them tell us a player don't in, you contact the player them yourself. Or go on Twitter and tag their clubs and ask if Jamaica Federation sent these guys an actual release. Because yeah, I can't go into too much, you know? Yeah. Yeah, just do that as what I've said, guys. You know? Yes, it's sad, you know? Lulu say a Chinese. Believe me, man. You see how you, Lulu, you're going to be asking some questions. Believe me. And you're going to hear the excuse. So I'm telling you the excuse 1 week in advance. Because the team will be named in 3 days' time. And you're going to see for yourself. All right? So I'm not going to argue with anybody. All right. So we have 20 more minutes. People who can call in the phone. And we can chop it up. All right? Let me see the likes. Let me see if the likes over 100. People don't know the thing going on. The likes is not even over 100. Wanna stop playing with me now. Alright? Yeah, man. Because on the bad mind send kits. Send kits win one game and the Jamaicans and bad mind send kits. You know, so that's why they don't want to like the video. You know? So true send kits go front of the title, they don't want to like it. Alright? Yeah, man. Alright, so let me take a call here. Let me put on speaker. Hello, good afternoon. Hold on.
You did on the show already?
Of course, me on the show. No, I think you're calling the show, brother. No. Okay. So you want to say something on the show, Dan? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm live on the show, big boss. I will call you back after. All right. Sorry about that, people. I thought I was getting a call. All right. Let me call what the people them. All right. Yeah, man. People can't call me when I'm live, people. All right. So let me take the comments them coming in. Curacao play better game and lose. Yes, they lost. JD, you need a earcut. Oh my God. The man himself need a earcut. What? Look at the disrespect. Dr. Hero, you bad mind me earcut. My non-earcut. Alright, so let me call the new recruitment staff manager. The new recruitment staff manager. Yes, for locals. Good afternoon, the new recruitment staff manager for locals. You don't answer me.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome afternoon. It's morning Jamaican time.
Oh, it's morning Jamaican time. Yes, this is the one, Marlon. You know. So Marlon, let me pose the question to you. What happens if you don't see Ravel and Jamal Lowe in the team?
I wasn't looking to see Ravel in the team.
You don't think?
I said it.
You don't think him?
I said right now, Phillips. I bring him over Ravel. He's sharper than Ravel. I think he will offer more to the team than Ravel now.
Okay.
If Ravel is not 75% fit in this team, with all the players not being fit, he's not gonna do nothing.
Okay, so
right.
So you guys agree with Marlon said Phillips would offer more than Ravel, and you would have took Phillips in the team? Let me know. So what happened to Jamal Lowe?
Jamal Lowe different thing. I tell about Phillips and Ravel.
Yeah, but me ask you one thing, and you just talk about what you know people kind of agree with you because the fresh wound that Mr. Phillips Roadrunner pull off and con the people him better put in your next performance after this, Marlon, believe me. Cause all me as a Phillips. You get me? So him better put in a secondary performance, that's all me I tell you. Cause you are advocate for them, man. Yeah. And him put in a good performance, yes, that is true. But him better put in the second good one, or else him not go nowhere.
And guess what? The same way he played against Trinidad, when he went and demanded the ball, only because he was playing with lesser player.
Mm-hmm.
Highlight. The same way he took out the ball when everybody run, Wispan and Lamar walk, everybody run gun the ball, he went for it. He was the only one in the midfield along with Angle trying to do something in the middle. And you saw he went down in attacking midfield play, and there are times he was dropping back behind the two senior defense and swinging it around. Right? And
Okay.
I think he's much fitter than basically 90% of the players there right now.
Okay. All right, school. Okay, so everybody say, so people agree, say him being on the team. So Marlon, so Whisper or Jamalo? Jamalo. All right. So if you see it go the other way, you're gonna complain.
Whisper I can't know, I'm not saying low there. And the thing about the coach, I say nothing about Jamalo.
Okay.
So
all right.
Remember, the coach mentioned all the players and mentioned from Low. Say Low got an injury, right? He mentioned White Taxi is not there. He mentioned Bobby Reed and Bailey. He mentioned Pinnock. He mentioned Demar Gray. Right? He didn't say nothing about Jamalo.
Okay, no, Marlon, let's me ask you a question. Let's ask you. So you go burn a fire then. We can expect you to burn a fire if that's how it go. Or you gonna say it's okay. People not gonna say it's okay. What we not gonna say? Go ahead,
Stuart
Marlon.
could have been there as well. As a Stuart could have been there as well. Because if I have Whisper there, I can have Stuart there as well.
Agreed.
If I'm having a player who has played the league, right? If regardless, we want to say it's not this league or what that league is our league, so we have to what we have to work with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of country, they not play League One and they not play some. Most of the players are local based players. Sayers and a few of them and Willie. They have a few players that are players overseas. They have other players they could have brought in. They didn't turn up. But the man playing the league and he played well. And I think to have a person who's not playing week in, week out football, and you saw in the game that he was really off the pace of the game, is when the Qatar players start tired out in the second half, you see he make two dribble. Right?
Yeah.
You have to say that way. So I think, and I said if I'm last week, said Trevante not being there, right? I saw him the other day in OGS. I didn't get to talk to him, but I think he would have been a miss, and I think he has something to offer the team.
All right.
I remember I said to Najee, that I would have Trevante Stewart over Corey Burke.
Yeah.
I take a JPL player over MLS player. And because a lot of person don't watch the players, they just talk about the players. Most of the person not watching MLS. For them, they might say Corey Burke score a goal, and they see the highlight, and they say, Corey Burke has scored. Most of his performance hasn't been that great. And the team isn't doing good as well. So I think the performance, when you're playing for that team and the team not doing good enough, you have your performance as well. But you and guess what? I think our confidence. You saw what them are affiliates coming. It's the same that he played against Alec Gardner. He was demanding the ball, linking attack, going defense, take it up, and it's the same. It's the same attitude he brought on the field, and the coach said it.
Yeah. Man of value, and that's why big up. People as you come in, man, smash the like button. Me not see me up on 200 likes, and we are born a right fire here. Man of value, and that's why I ask you the question now. And that's why I ask you the question now. But me can't just come and say everything, you know. Me can't just do that. Fabian says Low score in his debut. No, I think Low plays better for Jamaica than Leon Bailey. I think Low is actually one of the most consistent winger for Jamaica, to be honest. I honestly believe that, and he does not get the respect that he deserves for Jamaica. But where I want to go is, you think it's good for so much, man, aside from the coach himself, you have input on picking this team, Marlon? Because no, we say it's a fact, you know. We can't question it anymore.
Who else like is playing on JD, so I have to go with the coach. Right? He said he reached out to the players and got information on all of them. So he's the one who set the players here. But so he's the one is on the chopping block like if everything doesn't go well. Right. So if you have person is the last star is at him. He's the one who selected 23 players. Right. Before we say there was inside influence selecting players, which him denied with.
Marlon, the coach never denied that at all. The coach literally tell you every meeting, say him tell you when him not pick a player. And him tell you when him want to see more from a player. And every single meeting, him tell you say him not pick a player there. So, yeah, go ahead.
The two new players, they were brought in by the assistant.
Yes.
And so that's why even interview he asked him to tell him about Brendan Cover.
Yes.
Right. I guess the assistant wanted to see them. He has spot where they are. So that's the reason both of them are.
Yeah, but Marlon, that's taking up spots for other people in a playing field that for other people. So Stuart could have come on that same playing field,
Yeah, but they're there before Stuart. So they're actually closer. Right? Person asked him about CFAS, which he said he wanted CFAS to come, but CFAS didn't have a required visa to come there. So that is understandable.
All right. So Marlon being diplomatic, a little, obviously, but for me, I pretty much know. And it was said you have a board with the coach that picks players. It's not just the coach alone go down because he gives you a certain amount of players, and then they have to reach out to those players and then answer back to the coach to tell him. But I just don't like when you have a bridge in between the coach. I don't want no man call the players them and then tell the coach after. I want the coach to call all the players them, every damn one of them himself, and hear what them are saying.
I think players they were just put in for the provisional roster, but for the 30-man squad, I think the coach is the one who reach out to them, ask them who's available, because he as I said, I think he wanted his best 30 players that he think could have contribute, right, along with the young players that he hasn't seen as yet.
Boy, Marlon, you know what? I'm gonna leave it a little bit alone today, but people, that is the way it should go, as to what Marlon's saying, but that is not the way it go. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if I never approve, I wouldn't even allude towards that situation. It's not the way it goes. It's not so. And that's why, for me, I if a new coach come in, if him go be in Jamaica, him should have nobody from the older regime or nobody in Jamaica but you want people to see pan this and learn from this or nothing. If you want to learn football, you go and go look at job. You get me? You go and look at job. It's supposed to go in a way there. Me not like that rule. All people need to learn. Obviously, the coach can actually have open schooling and teach everybody else and give this person his knowledge around. Him no need no third hand string and no fourth hand string. Him no need nobody from Jamaica. Him just need him damn team when him pick and just keep them there.
I see it, and I see going forward. I think a lot of persons, the communication. I think the coach is seeing us. So the coach is basically trying to get himself right and see how everything works in Jamaica, right?
Yeah.
So that's why remember when into Premier League teams and watch how the players train, watch the structure of a club, and everything, right? I think at one point, when he called the first camp, person will say why he called in 12 more players than player, right? So the point and watch all the players coach in the training camp and have the communication with coaching staff to see where they are and what they should be doing and stuff and like that. Right? So I think the communication with all the local coaches are up there. But you realize after the first camp when he called him in, right? And you see what that camp was. Yes. The next camp he put in 22 players, like he saw where players were way off the pace.
Yes.
So as you said, them against Trinidad, right? And you see who was way above some and who wasn't ready as yet. So he's learning about it, but watch next season. By September, you might see something. Whatever he gets, the other players to come in. That will be his team. And I said, if somebody's not doing something out of the world, they won't see. They won't. It's gonna be
Yeah,
hard for them to be national team.
Marlon, but that is kind that way how he works, might force him to get people where he never won from day one in our team. And that's what I tell you, say, the way how them do things now is when a man contact a man, Marlon, because I tell you, say, at the final contact say it's not from him. And everybody him contact directly. And everybody. Because them have a team of people, them have a contact. You get me? And you know that for yourself too. Other people contact people. You get me? And them have to do the work. Which them prove them couldn't do before. Because the two incidents with...
we know that, yeah, but we know that these players are, especially the new players are coming in Burner. He was the one who...
Yes, of course. Of course, that I got Marlon, that I got. But look, Marlon, me show the people I'm saying a lie where I tell. We 100% sure. Who caused the problem with Amari Bell, Greg Lee situation? Roy Simpson. So why I never the coach deal with a situation then? If I did coach that call everybody. And then after that now, who deal with situation a Boys Clark situation will cause the problem? Roy Simpson don't. So then what, because remember him come and talk on it, him come and explain himself on it, So yeah. Where's the man?
Remember the one who sent the invitation to the clubs, the coach reach out to the players. The coach has sent an invitation.
So but Marlon, let me try to tell you. So if a man tell you say, him may get through, you're not gonna question him because him a work for you, don't. So
that's the taxi was basically. That's why taxi was called when I.
Yes, that's exactly where it go. That's why the people need to know the truth. No, that's exactly where it go. That's why, because of the man on standby. So what me if you maybe prefer the man on standby? You know, put in something late. I'm not saying a man put in something late and by on purpose, but I'm saying it's still there to be on purpose, to be honest.
Oh, Jerry, where we think of, I think when they saw Amar Beda went down in the game was
yes, people reported,
and he came off. The reports that was coming from out of Luton at the time wasn't, even when the game finished, was nothing positive. Even when they're interviewing person, they were asking if him and the centre back number 6, they're asking if both of them come up like 5 minutes apart.
Oh, okay, but look at Marlon. Make sure you that is unfair, and I don't know who. Remember the Marlon. At 2 hours after that, me come out and build a video and say the man fine because me hear from the beach right to them say it's just a shock knock. 2 hours after that, me do the video, 2 hours, So how can I know and the JFF don't know who, if the man alright, Marlon?
Right, so I think it's after that. Remember, say is it there for that people were saying if he's out for the season?
Right? Yeah, but man, so, yeah, all right, bossy, all right. But people, yeah, go ahead, man, go ahead and finish off. Let me take the next call.
Remember, I went out and said it. I said he came off the field, but he walked off the field. And normally when you see players walk off the field, that means it's nothing. It's not nothing really detrimental at the time, right? It's not like if he was stretched off the field at the time, he walked off the field and he went straight on the tunnel. But I said the way he walked.
And Marlon, you know what that mean? Too much people bring information to the man. Too much people, they are too easily accessible for people to report things, and when people report things and them look at the physical thing, them not check the secondary time, Marlon. Them not check the secondary time. And that's the problem. So them not do things professional. You understand me? Them never check the secondary time. Them could have checked the secondary time because we check 15 times. Me and you check 15 times. So now that's how we could have know. When we get the first one say him okay and he's a shot knock, we check a next source again. And them say the same thing before we can confirm it. So that me just say. So me not think them make the, what me I try to say is me not think them make the coach job easier, Marlon. That's what me I think. And whether it's on purpose them do them something, yeah? Which them track record might even insinuate that it could be on pure purpose as well. You know, but me not gonna say that because me not have the physical proof. Say it's on purpose. You get me? But a man can just come out and say something and cancel something or put something late in, and then the next player out, and it cause problem. I'm telling you, people, when you see the list of people coming out, you're going to hear other problems, because I am telling you, that's why the coach start. Remember me that telling you, and when the first thing the coach come and say, oh, the reason why we can't release the list is because we have to call people back and forward, and I get this and get that. You understand me? The same thing when me there, so I preach go back on my videos them before the coach make him first interview. I'm going to tell you say what the problem. And that you hear the man come out and tell you out of my own mouth. And just because you have too much connection and trip apart, I think the coach should just make sure him have him own team, and him own team connect them players, yeah, bring them through, and make sure everything go through from day one, Marlon. Just as how him can get the confirmation, Marlon, him for just make sure every paperwork go through it as well. So him for take up the logistic work there and him head as well. Cause him gonna forever have 2 and 3 players left out of this squad. Every tournament.
So but the coach now go out and scout in his own players now. Right? Remember now. Remember, so now when you come as a coach, you have a set of players there. And you want to start your system and implement it, right? Your coach always, if it's the club coach, he come in and work with what he have, but then he go out and find his own players that he want to use. So and I've said it countless time, whenever he find his full side, right? Which we saw him go there, and he came and said interest is very, very high. He didn't give you any name. We don't need to give out the names, right? So whenever his recruitment is true, and I think September in the National League game, we will see something different.
Yeah.
As I think why he went and did it to probably to develop a relationship, especially with the new players and their clubs. I think that we didn't have before. Before, I don't think JFF did have a good relationship with the clubs before, as we saw it with
you know hear people diss them because Michael Antonio tell lie on the man, say him look at the Michael Antonio guys out 3 years them foolishness, you know. People there at Jamaica, you know, tell lies, you know. If you not have Michael Antonio in the team, you know, he's a man, call the man and tell the man no bother come, you know. And then they on TV, then they on YouTube, I tell people say the man not committed. Look how much time you hear that happen. You hear Pinnock, you hear Amaribel come here and tell and say Amaribel, Daniel Johnson, Bobby Reed come here and tell us say the man never called them. So me I tell you say this try network to pick teams. I never ever the coaches them pick I never ever the coaches them alone pick the teams them pick them team on a paper. But obviously, if you have a pool of people and then you hear say next man that their paperwork go wrong, you have to move on to the others. It happened over and over for the last 3 years, and you're not gonna see nothing different in this one as well. You're gonna see man dip on the team because other people want them on the team. But in order for that to happen, you have to take off other man off of the team. And that is a continuous problem in Jamaica. And that's why I said if the coach are running business, the coach, anybody them a give the job again, if you have a job like Rene Simors, where you deal with every damn thing. The JFF does give them the money and pay for the things them. And him do everything. Theme staff inside, I get contact with people, them do them paperwork, do everything. That's the only time you go see Jamaica full squad without some makeup story for your next man reaching at the team, people. Me I tell you, be careful. It a happen. Yeah, Marlon, me not put in the middle or nothing, but me just have to make the people know, and me just ask the necessary questions them, you know. So me want to chop up a next call because I'm more done 2 hours, so me will link you back when me done, yeah. Let me take me call the next guy. I'll need this. Why you're not a moderator? My brother does. Me no know. Me have to make it a moderator. Big boss. Good afternoon, Neil. How are you doing?
What about brother JD?
Me there, man. If you're born a fire, man, you know, cause sometimes some things happen over and over, and it's like the fans just keep on making things happen, and them don't realize it's a continuous thing. You know, because me just a try explain to Mal and say, and then the coach pick the yeah, look, people, you can write down 50 man panel, 30 man panelists, and a 50 man the panelist completely. Alright, no, put it at 23. The coach write down in 23. But you have a 50 man pool. If paperwork cause problem with 3 out of the 23 man them, you know have to go back in the pool of the next man them.
But you know lie to them because you know.
So no more something me know when me say that. Me no know and I lie me I tell. Because it happen over and over.
Because JD, when they look on it now, see, I say, all right. They say FIFA couldn't get the Schengen visa in time. So, if they really want to see first, then they contact him before and make him get the Schengen visa in time so he can get 19. So, me I say, he look away if you see, weeks by 19, and FIFA want to play ball the week in, week out, then 19.
Yeah, man. It definitely look away, bossy. Definitely look away. Me not, yeah.
Say at where I say, I don't hear nobody say nothing about Jamal though. You understand? So
no, that's what I said. No, me try bring up Ravel Morrison and Jamal Lowe. Me just put out two names that we don't really hear about.
Okay.
I mean, just try to prove to the people them say, oh, you know hear about them players, yeah. You know, obviously nobody not ask about them, but they are still main players. So why you don't hear nothing about them? I mean, I try to show you, say, sometimes it's not, me just open the people minds to show them, say, it's not always down to the coach. Because if a man call a man and then say, the man available or something, miscommunication go on a lot in the JFF and selecting squads. So when you hear man talk about man not committed, remember them it said them take God off of the cross say Boys Clark not committed. And me tell you say nothing wrong with Boys Clark. Nothing wrong with Boys Clark. Now me stand up and tell people say nothing wrong with Boys Clark. I am go come here the next time.
Alright.
Now that me tell you. Now that me tell you. Me in a JFF. So all me know that. So all me know that. And all me stand up and say I them mess up the paper with the youth. I them send the paper late to the youth. We not hear the man who do with the paper come here and I try to twist around them words.
Then I see them roll out all the sports McClown and talk about man not committed and this and that. So you hear when man say him a JD, the man say no. And you know sometimes when you listen to people you can't say a deep rooted thing what go on within the people them. You hear when man say Leon Bailey has to play because Leon Bailey I wanna wait.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And then you hear me talk about Flemings in the conversation. So, yeah, go ahead.
And Leon Bailey play how much. All Leon Bailey play for Jamaica. And he might say Antonio not to play because
yeah.
And thing. When I talk. So, what did I say ask someone say? How much game Antonio play for Jamaica?
I think 6 or 7. Let me talk. Let me put it up on the screen.
How much goal he score?
3 goals in score. Remember put in Antonio. I put it up on the screen. It's from 17 to 19 games in play. No, you're talking about it because the man mentioned it. So and not you have against nobody. It's someone mentioned the player, so you have to talk about it.
For me, you see this kind of thing where this undercover thing where like me don't know how them select player and when them look fan players. It's like them just look over everything because sometimes when you hear man attack, sometimes come at them and they must not start a football brother.
7 games in play. 7 games in play for Jamaica. 7 games. Yeah, him scored 3 goals in 7. And in minutes he only played 484 minutes for Jamaica. 484 minutes. So him not play all of the games them because obviously remember so when the El Salvador game them bring him on in a garbage time because obviously the next coach would think say Shamar Nichols is better than him, you know?
Yes man. You know me say him better than him too. So how much game him Leon Bailey play? How much goal he score?
The similar amount of goals him score, but him have assists as well. Let me put in Leon Bailey just to show you people. But it does terrible, man. Me no the problem,
Yes, man.
no problem with the player them, but me just try to show people say, we no build up on the
No,
hopes, you
me
no
and
build up on
the
the hopes because Jamaica always fight against Jamaica. Me not ask you. Jamaica
yes,
always
yes, man.
have hold
Yes,
down
man.
Jamaica. Yes, because
Yes, man.
other people have them built-in processor where them just have for them way of doing things. You know,
Yes, man.
me love what the coach stand for, but they make it hard for a lot of coaches and then blame the coaches them, you know. So that's my
Yes, man.
problem,
Yes, man.
you know.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
So this is Liam Bailey one. Liam Bailey play 19 games, scored 3 goals and 4 assists. All right, so 7 goals contribution in 19 games. And Mikel Antonio have
Okay.
3 in 7 games. And that 7
You understand?
yeah.
So, me not tell you say real this, but me start tell you all man them talk. And this man talk about our junior play me when I was playing a league too. Okay.
Yeah.
So, sometimes I wonder if man even watch football, I just come on the program and just talk about the foolishness because you know when me kind of notice him at JD, I feel like me get the feeling. Me don't know. This is my opinion. I feel like if the coach picking team and pick a certain amount of player, I think he want the team to lose so they can come back and say, well, so when I tell the player no good, I have to pick this player and that player. JD, I don't think we really even want to win a football game. I think some people just want to see Abraham and the point of the team when they know. See?
Yeah.
And when they used to. Because me watch a game with US and Mexico. I mean, no. How we ever beat that team there? US and Canada. Me name say, oh, we ever beat Canada team there because the type of ball game when we see that team that play. Pass. Quick passing game. Me don't know if Jamaica can even put one of that team there.
Yeah.
You see? And my money and we have a chance to get a nice team together. But they come like a pace about that. And that me I tell you. You understand? Yeah, people talk about the coach and friend the game and this and that. Yeah, the answer me is starting with it. Before game play, me say you know really look for the result. You just check to see like if the coach will get them pieces them together.
Yeah.
And then people come out and them and say, well, we lose the game. Brother, me can't understand the coach try to build a team.
All right.
You have a next man that will get 8 years.
Me I gonna show you how. But look, Tennessee, listen to this. Me I gonna show you how stupid most of them people is, and me I show you how stupid them is and how corrupt them is, you know. Because them true intention is, you know, them just want it go back to our local team. And that me I gonna show you how condescending the whole them is. You gonna see them spin around narrative. And talk about the coach results and them stuff there. But one thing them want about them friend them in the team. Listen to this. When the coach come on, the 2 first games them, where them sign up for, the coach asks, what am I gonna do with them game here? Because he never planned for this. So him never sign on. So the 2 games that the coach play, you can't him never play them game there. Him never even interested in them game and a him game them. Alright? Because I never him sign up for him. So you can't even count him as play them games there. Me surprised them even put it on him record. Alright? Because the man asks say if it was for him, he wouldn't play them game here because that is not the good way for start him team. And then for Cameroon, him ask you, him must say him don't even know what am I gonna do with Cameroon game. So people at the JFF take them games, yeah, and bring him in. So how can you count that against it? Then for the Trinidad games, the Trinidad games were instilled not by the coach, but by the actual people. Mr. Speed them come up and talk and say it's a way for get the banding for grow the football team further. So like the younger youths them can get for come in. We can play in a FIFA window, outside FIFA window. So that is so really and truly. 2 games alone Jamaica play. The 2 games alone the coach play. Mexico him draw 1 and Qatar him draw 1. 2 games alone the coach actually responsible for. 2 games.
All right.
2 games. And you saw people can manipulate things because all them in Jamaica never really want the coach to be here because the coach said the Jamaican local guys them is not at the level at this point and they might go with the international guys them. And that's why them start kick up rumpus. Them not care about how much DNA and Strand where them find people from. Carvel talk about all them foolishness and then them keep on making up stories and then you have people in the JFF don't like it either, so them just cancel man paper, do foolishness, and then the youth them turn up and then you have them shields run out and say them not committed. So them try make the fans them not like them. So it's easier to accept when them don't turn up the next time. So when they mess up the goddamn paperwork the next time, people say, okay, them can stay because they never committed from day one. When you know, say, it was already a scheme from them not to make them come. So a whole heap of people work in tandem to make sure this no work. Believe me, people, it might sound away, but it's a thing.
JD, I feel like it's Jamal don't make it. I feel like Seapat and Paris. Would I like to see if they will pick Whisper over Paris United? You understand? Because we can't understand, like, if we don't know, like, you have a young player and you try to push him in the team, because you have more established player, take the position there. You understand? The man not playing a football right now. You understand? So, me want to say, all them will pick it in. Because, really, I think Sifa should have, man. If I had not this squad would have asked you, Sifa should him, should have did it too. You understand?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you can get all of the big players, why Sifa not there? You understand? Even if you try, because it look like what the coach said, he tries to get it, maybe that's second and thing. Like, you realize a certain man now come, so.
Yeah, man.
So
That's exactly what he said. He said exactly he was struggling to get players. You have to be connecting this and connecting that. But
but me I say,
from inside knowledge, we realize that you have other people. The problem what I can't stand about these Jamaican football persons, they have a built-in ego. They have a little man syndrome. I want you to click me here. Because this is going to come back to prove again. I told you that I'm a scientist, a football scientist. And some of me get to realize I'm a people scientist as well. They have some little man syndrome. I saw it in YouTube and I saw it in the football as well. They have some little man syndrome. You see, anybody will come out and feel proud of themselves and confident in what they do, they tend to don't like them. So you see, any one of these players, notice the players that has problem with them always. It's the players that were willing to speak out. They never told you why Daniel Johnson never got called back for the longest time. You understand me? Obviously, you know about Ravel Morris issues as well. But you don't know about the others guys them. Anytime you don't see them come back, it's some other little man syndrome people keep on doing this. So it's not about the coach. The coaches are overseas personnel. So he surprisingly he will learn. He will have more experience because he goes a lot of places. But some of these mans will have the little man syndrome. They should not be around to pick no team because people can offend them by how you sound. The other day I am on here and I said, yeah man, I can pronounce something else, a different word. And the man said, boy, JD, I want show off, man. Not saying that guy was joking, but that's how they think. So if a man come and said, yo boy, yeah man, I'm good enough, man. I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna show some good enough, so I need to play. That alone, you not get called back, Me I tell you not get called back, Something else I go on here, you not get called back, and who you for come and talk about you're good enough. You understand me? Them little something there, brother. Me I tell you. But you see it.
Me don't have no.
French Guyana play later. No man, Grenada is a different one, man. French Guyana, if them win, them are gonna take on St. Kitts, and that are the team where are gonna end up in our group. With we and Trinidad and United States. And then you have Puerto Rico versus Suriname. Yeah, man, all of the games are today, man. Today, all of the excitement are going. So later, people, make sure to join me for Suriname, Puerto Rico, and we will give you all the additional information. And then in the end, you will know who will be in Jamaica group as well. You understand me, guys? The reason why we talk about these things, because we know the other teams them and we know what is required. But you have a lot of man have some little man syndrome. It's like it's a whole back Jamaica. You get me? And some people don't understand. Yeah. Travis, I know what I'm talking about here, Travis. I wouldn't repeat it if it was a pass. If it was a pass situation, Travis. I don't know why you never heard about Wizarding, you know. And one thing about Wizarding and his people, the last time they put out something, they said they don't know what kind of squad Jamaica can have for Wizarding can't pick, make the team. Even when the man have a 7-point in the championship, the last time, him couldn't get called and then put it up on Twitter. I can tell you, maybe they saw that, so they will never call him back. That's all. So I'm gonna go back under the tweet and tell his agent says that's the worst thing you ever do. Put out that like you want belittle them little man syndrome and hit that theme. So people, yeah.
JD, nobody look this send it speed Caracas last night. So, but we say, and that's here people are saying, no. Jamaica go slaughter Trinidad and kind of foolishness. JD, let me tell you, football don't play like how people think it play. But me say we always do the thing, we always do it like every time Jamaica pick a team, and we have to play a team, we say we have to slaughter this team and we have to mash up. JD, it better people them just ease themselves and make a football play.
Yeah.
See? And we still want to go.
Yeah.
But I look because remember the JD, I feel like I take Coastal take this lightly. I think they roll over them. Because if you look on Coastal team, I look on Saint Kitts team. There's no way Saint Kitts supposed to be there. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Curacao dominate the game. Them does never score the damn goals them and make time run down. So if you keep on doing that and a man get a goal and go in a penalties, you gotta go hard. Don't a knockout, you know. You gotta go hard. So anybody can win in a knockout games if you can bury your chances them. You understand me? Anybody can win.
So I think we better take it cool and go contact about whoever slaughter team how much playing and kind of thing. We have to do them for the system. We don't know why we have it. Come up with that kind of story. And when the game never good, everybody come out and cuss the coach and say, well, this and that kind of food.
So you don't think that sometimes people build up the excitement to make sure you cuss the coach after? You don't think so?
Why?
All right.
I mean, I say Jamaica have a better team and Trinidad.
No, man, no, we know that, but I said that. Everybody said that.
At the end of the day, you see this Bolivar back and nail where you people talk about we about slaughter them 5-0, 6-0, all them kind of thing. That are foolishness. Because we have me I was Trinidad and Jamaica during 1990. I never said Jamaica beat Trinidad no 5-0 and 6-0. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what team. Because one at the time, Trinidad did a far way better team than we. And they don't have beat with them kind of score them. So we make we think that we have to dominate Trinidad and beat them 6-0 now.
That's why I showed them that they upgraded their squad. So their squad is significantly stronger than the one that they had before. So they are gonna come out to say that they are gonna try and do something. And the good thing about it, the whole them train in the same system. Our players coming from all different locations just come to play football and I try to learn and then I turn up late and all sort of thing happen. You understand me, people? Make sure you smash the like button, people. Make sure you smash the like button. Get us the 200 like on the video. You know the 200 thing. If we don't get 200, we now come back with the next stream. That's how it go. All right. So just make sure you just tap up the like button, share and subscribe. That's how the thing go. Yeah, man. So we have to factor everything in before we jump to it. So that's why me this say me not blame the coach bossy. Because me know why me go with that, you know. Because me know it'll go at the end. Because we know a lot of them are waiting for pressure the coach. Because remember them have them ulterior motive in at the end. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You understand? Because he said the intentions are early. What am I going to do?
Yeah.
You understand? So them not really want to coach the team. They say, but if you have built a team, see, and you get players, you can't get players and I put their team. The coach just want to find the right players and to build a team. You can judge him now when he got a World Cup now. Because it's a competition. See? But then look a friendly game where coach try to put the team together, get the right players that win place and things.
Yeah.
You have to give man time to do him do. You understand?
True. No, 100% true.
You have one man will get 8 here and one get man 5 months. I say no good.
Yeah.
See? So we need to give man time and we need to relax more time and stop overreact with everything. I just give man time and make it do it.
Yeah, man. Agreed.
If we study the way they know the diner, we still have to support it in a matter. You just ask question. You see me, I say, so pick up yourself.
All right. Yeah, man. Take care, bossy. Take care. Take care. All right. So that was Tennessee. Yeah, man. Guys, you have to chop it up, because we are here to make sure we set standards, Get me, and people have to live up to it. Don't, because the others them not sleeping. Sean Sutherland said, make Suriname do like Curacao and go home. All right. So, Damian Lowe, born in Reggae Boyz, and is a fighter defender with speed and power. Sandra said, JD, what are your expectations? Guys, get the likes up to 150 or closer to 200, because we are coming to the end of the video. All right. So you have to make sure it has the loading time. All right. Yeah, man. I know that Jamaica is not at the front, so people don't run come when that happens. But we have to cover other news, because that's how we learn. We can't just talk about Jamaica every day. So that's how we are going to think about Jamaica being the greatest, because that's how people can lie to you. If you don't know nothing else, you can't actually know how great Jamaica is in the end. That is for the Jamaican viewers. But I know that I have way more viewers. You get me? Why time me out? Anytime me comment on here make me give trouble. Travis, I have not timed you out of nothing. I am talking, Travis. I literally have my 210. Oh, can I time you out, Travis, man? I don't know why Travis and man always a war in a chatting, man. JD, this manager gonna win the Gold Cup. Watch. Jeremy and Blake. I have never said he can't win the Gold Cup. My discussion had nothing to do with the Gold Cup. I am in support of the manager. I'm just trying to show you how deceptive people can be. Because the coach legitimately had only 2 games, which is the Qatar and the Mexico game. But yet still people will make it look like it's more games he actually had. Yes, so I'm just trying to show you how people can make it. But you just look if all of those persons are not connected to something opposite to what the coach doing. Just be honest to yourself. Look if they are not connected and they benefit off opposite to what the coach doing, and see why they push narratives. Go easy and on the timeout. Every man have their opinion. Yeah, everybody have their opinion. JD, this is my next account. People, no, please don't. Please, don't time out nobody. Make the people talk. Yeah, man, because me I respond to people. Me not shy away from nothing. No, not you. I'm talking about doubtful fans. Statically, he's very clever. Okay. But I talked about things that he improved in the game, even in the last game that I was looking at, because obviously I'm looking for football. I'm not looking for headline titles. Ari Vibe said the coach need to take charge and stop letting others make the decision when it comes to the team selection. Yeah, man, I think he reached the time now when nobody nothing in the camp where him not bring. Nobody at all. Because I think he made a mistake first and put himself in a spot today. So if you can't, how you start impacted how you finish, And I think when he started with the camp, he made some decisions that maybe impact him today. You get me? Yes. So we have to be very much careful. Yes. You're still waiting on brother, man. You see, on a bully, so man. You see, if me ever add him as the main one, let me see which one. Okay, yes, them give me 2 different options. Alright, okay. Alright, boss. SK, how you doing, man? Suriname playing 8 p.m. I will be at Suriname thing, man. You know that I'm Surinamese just like I'm Jamaican. So why are you worried about that? Of course I'm going to be there. I want to see the quality football from both of them. Alright, yes, so 60 more likes, guys, and we are done. So we are going to do what? 5 more minutes and we are closing now. So you can get it up in that time. Yeah, man. So, yeah. So we deal with it. The first one, Shaka. St. Kitts defeated Curacao. St. Kitts defeated Curacao. Travis said people stop spread fake news on the algorithm when you all favorite players don't get picked. But who spreading the fake news? I have asked a question, Travis, and you have to understand when you come into a live, the live don't start when you come in on the live. The live started before. I asked them a question. What if they don't see these 2 players in the team, and then you see 2 other players? What would you say? And I thought that we were okay to have the conversation. So you can go at me, Travis, but don't go at the subscribers. So now I understand why people timing you out. You get me? But they shouldn't time you out. But it was me brought up the statement. It was me brought up the statement. I think that Suriname is gonna I think Suriname should win. Bless up yourself, Anthem. JD, do you think leader talking against the coach is a good sign? Leader talking against the coach is a good sign? What, a leader from a leader? No man, leader is just a man of his own. No man, may I tell you, Travis, and me start the conversation and give it to them. So you just blame me for me to bring it up. But Travis, it's most because things that I know why I've said it. I just never came out clear and say something. All right? Yes. Because if I came out and said something clear, maybe it could have caused more problems. So I just never said it clear. I just asked the question. All right? I watch him play. Mexico, how are you doing? Hope all is well with you and your family. Yes, and you're all right. Shamanikas is definitely good. Yeah, better than Flemings. Yes, I would agree. All right, so guys, we're not going to pressure you. Later, I'm going to come back, which is around 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, I'm going to start because I'm going to do the Suriname one. And obviously, the other teams will be playing as well. That should be fighting to come into the group for Jamaica. And then we can clearly see how Jamaica could fare. But I heard someone said, watch how the coach had to show them that he's going to win the Gold Cup. It's okay for people to speculate, Mr. Blake. You know why it's okay for people to speculate? Because if you don't even have, you're 23. If you don't even know what will happen, and you don't have people coming in early, and you don't gel, how can you be so confident? Remember, we're here for almost 3.5 years, you know. And it's like all tournaments, I've never seen a tournament that Jamaica went into prepared. What I could say in terms of the World Cup, the rules, the red zone rules definitely hampered Jamaica. But Jamaica never had good preparation themselves as well. So the red zone only made the preparation worse. All right? The red zone only made the preparation worse. So for the last 4 years, Jamaica never had no good preparation at all. At all. So, and they never won anything. And they never did anything good. So I could always say that people could think that, okay, it's the same thing over and over. You understand me? So I'm just begging the guys them to just fight hard and see if you can be prepared through these first 3 games fast enough. And make sure you qualify, and then you can have a good shot to go and win it. But I don't see Jamaica coming out, starting strong and dominating everybody. I don't see that happen. I don't see that happening. It doesn't matter who we have on the field. You understand me? We have to be honest to ourselves. Because we keep on setting ourselves back. We have the talent to do it. That is true. We have the talent to do it. Because we have $100 million out of players. And £1 million or euros. That's not a little bit amount of money of players. You understand me? Let me put it up before we even leave, just to show you. We have $100 million. We're the 4th highest ranked team. But we are here worried if we are going to come out of the group. You understand me? That is definitely not the best, you know? Or we have 44 players now. Right here, it dropped down to 56 million. I don't know how it dropped down to 56 million. Let me see. Because normally these guys collect information and update the things them. So I'm going to maximize it to see who is on this 44. It looks like they put more players on the 44. All right, so we have Connor Boyce Clark, Andre Blake 2.5 million, Deshaun Bernard added 2.5 million, Lati Bodier 1 million, Javian Brown 1 million, Amari Bell 2 million, Wes Hardin added to the list, you know, which is 1.8 million. All right, Alva Powell added to the list, which is 5K, which is they added 44 players. Damario Phillips, Ian Frey is on the list. Brandon Cover is on the list. John Russell 600K, Cavan Lambert 275, Devon Williams added to the list. Devon Williams was on the professional, yes. Platt added to the list. Lamar Walker added to the list. Daniel Green added to the list as well. Damari Great added at 20 million. Okay, so Leon Bailey is not on the list then. Okay. So Leon Bailey is not on the list. Mikel Antonio not on the list. Okay, so Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio not on the list here. Omari Hutchinson on the list. And the Pinnock is not on the list. So the 3 players that would have took it over 100 million is not on the list. Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio, and Ethan Pinnock. So those guys are not on the list here. I don't know what that means, you know. But maybe this is just the last installment. They're gonna add these guys once everything finishes. All right. Marlon said Bailey, Antonio, and Pinnock not included. Yeah, man. Yeah. So that's what I realized why it's not over 100 million. But you get what I'm saying. We have over 100 million other players, and it's spread across. In this region, we should be doing better, and this is how far Jamaica's team has come. All right. So for people that saying, oh, the bag of Englishman them and this and that, if you take out the Englishman them, I think Jamaica would be in and around the 35-40 million rank. You get me? If so much, because Leon Bailey at 25 million, and then maybe Bowser at 7, and then we're again at 2-point ad. That's the goalkeeper. So maybe 40 million max. You understand me? So the guys them do come and add some value to the thing, man. So let we just put it together and work hard and see if we can get something out of it, you know. But we should be doing way better than what we are doing now, you know. Yeah, man, we should be doing way better than what we are doing now, to be honest. This is transfer market. Transfer market does get all the information at all times and add it into the system, so it's easier once it's compiled to give you the actual status. So Jamaica is ranked in the top 4 team. So Jamaica should be mandated to come out of this group. Mandated to come out of this group with United States. Even with a weaker United States team, it should be still the same way. All right? Yes, should be still the same way. Joe Grind, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Carl, people hype up Jamaica team, but not knowing about the team, and we end up not winning. Okay. All right. All right. So appear where go on in chat. So the man them look like them can't live good. So guys, we're gonna stop it right here. So thanks yet again. Make sure you hit the like button, share, and subscribe. We have covered Curacao, St. Kitts, Martinique, St. Lucia, Suriname, Portugal. It's Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Jordan coming. Tomorrow we will do a proper breakdown. Don't know if Marlon them will come on at a time. They will do their research. Jason will do his research. I will do my research, and then we'll come to our final prediction. But tomorrow, today we are gonna have Suriname. Then tomorrow I will have Nigeria versus Sierra Leone, a place that I do have connection with, so I want to do it. You know, I'm gonna do it on a Imaxit. So if you like the way I do talk football and try to study football, definitely subscribe here and over the Imaxit as well. All right, yeah, man. So bless up to everyone. All right. That came in, and people, please wanna stop the unnecessary war. All right, yeah, man. That we have a good community. All right, yeah, man. Everybody can talk free. Don't disturb nobody and cuss nobody and stuff. Just hear it next, man, and let we start the good community from here. Or else we're gonna take it to the street and kill off with each other. You know, we can't afford that. So people, big up on yourself. Take care, and definitely see you in the next one. All right.